Welcome to another episode of the Gold Digger Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Potential. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know when I drop another golden nugget. Now, today, as you can see, I'm out in nature. I'm enjoying nature, working on myself. That leads me to what we're talking about today. People, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. That's a gold nugget right there. Jim Rohn is the one that says that. I can't take that for myself. Shout out to Jim Rohn. Rest in peace to the great mentor, to the great teacher, Jim Rohn. He says, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Many people are so good at their jobs. Let me lean back on this beautiful tree. I'm in nature today. But they fail to work on themselves. How many hours this week did you read the books that are actually going to change your life? Now, people, we live in a new world. Technology is taking over. How many of you are spending time in understanding AI, or understanding digital marketing, or understanding cryptocurrency, or understanding the new things that are about to come, whether you like it or not? You work hard on your job. But the secret to this thing, the secret to becoming part of the 1%, the secret to becoming wealthy, the secret to becoming successful, the secret to people actually looking for you is you working on yourself. Now, when you go to college, you get an education. You pay 80, 150, 200,000, depending on what you want to be. But the true secret is self-education. How many books are you reading? How many podcasts are you going to watch this week? I guarantee you, many of you are going to watch a ton of Netflix. Am I right? I guarantee you, many of you are going to say, I'm tired, I've worked hard, when I get home, I just want to relax, Mr. Potential. While the rest of us, those that understand the value of time, because guess what? You can always get money back, but you cannot get time. The 4, 5, 6 hours that you end up binge watching Netflix, you can never get that back. That is the opportunity cost of you picking up a Richard Clayson book. That is the difference of you picking up a book by Tony Robbins about investing in stocks. That is the difference of you picking up a book by Robert Kiyosaki. When you invest in yourself, when you invest in your growth, the whole world will start to look for you. When you become the very best at what you do, by educating yourself, you won't have to look far for opportunities. People will be calling you out. But guess what? You're too busy working. You're too busy focusing on other people. You're too busy to invest in you. Now, the greatest investment you're ever going to make in this life, I promise you this. I promise you this. Look, what do I get by helping you get better? Because I understand the art of giving. The greatest investment you're ever going to make in this reality is in you. That $3,000 you're going to spend on a Samsung TV, take that same $3,000, take a course at your community college on real estate development. That same money you're going to spend at the club this weekend drinking bottles that you're going to ultimately urinate out, take that same money and take a real estate conference. Get around people, Tony Robbins said, find one person that is doing exactly what you want to do. And here's the secrets that Tony Robbins said. I'm dropping gold. I hope you have your notes out because I'm giving you the gold nuggets right here. Absolutely free because I want to see you become better. Tony Robbins says, find someone that is already doing exactly what you want to do. Mimic their mindset, the way that they think. How does this person think? Mimic what they do. Mimic their mannerism, how they dress, how do they speak. If you already find someone that's doing what you do, because he says success leaves clues. You know who Warren Buffett is because he's successful. You know who Steve Jobs is because he's left his mark. You know who Jeff Bezos is because he's left his mark. Find someone doing what you want to do, whatever that is, and mimic them and do exactly what they're doing. Just copy them. Right? Information is free. It's all out there. Now take a walk with me. Many of you are simply not willing to do the work. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest with each other. Hey, Mr. Potential, I don't want to do the work. It's not valuable enough to me, right? I rather complain all of my days, right? I'm satisfied with my job. They pay me well. I have benefits. I can eat. I can buy my groceries. I can pay my rent. Many of you are just so comfortable with the status quo. You know why? Because I got to say this is because you're incompetent. You haven't worked hard on yourself enough. You haven't invested the time to become the person that the market ultimately is going to select. Now look, guys, you don't have to work hard to make minimum wage. McDonald's will pay you minimum wage. Walmart will pay you minimum wage. But guess what? There are companies right now that are paying people to the tunes of tens of millions. Why? Because those people are valuable. Now, when I talk about value, I'm not talking about you as a valuable person. I'm talking about value in the marketplace. What is the thing that you can provide to a mass group of people that's going to bring you back the results that you're talking about, that you want? That's what I'm talking about, value. Many of you are not valued in that regard. You haven't invested in much time in yourself to actually become the type of person that the market would reward with $1 million or 10 million or 20 million. But guess what? I always leave you guys with some good news. You can change that starting right now. You can start working on yourself. You can start getting yourself education. You can start reading more books. Listen, people, your future can literally cost you $20 on Amazon. That book you have on your closet, on your shelf that you're not reading, is potentially the book that can change your life. But you know what? You know what I hear from many people? Mr. Potential, when I start reading, I just fall asleep. The real thing is you're lazy. You don't fall asleep when you're watching Netflix. You don't fall asleep when it's time to Netflix and chill. But when it's time to change your life, when it's time to change your financial situation, that's when you fall asleep? No. You work harder on yourself. If you start to work harder on yourself right now, I promise you, start educating yourself. Start learning the things that are happening in the marketplace right now, like AI, cryptocurrency. I promise you, your life will never be the same. Look, guys, I'm giving you the golden nugget. I hope you can hear it. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job, and I promise you that your life will never be the same. Again, this is Mr. Potential. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I drop some new golden nuggets. I'll see you on the next one.